Game 3 of the Rosemont Dome Tournament from Rosemont, Illinois. Hello and welcome to the broadcast. My name is Ethan Birch. Glad to be with you for another presentation of Parkside Rangers Athletics. Minnesota, Duluth, and Parkside here in game number 3. Staria on the mound, Delgado in the box. The first pitch is low, 1-0, and we are underway. Maddie Staria, the grad student, starting in the circle for Duluth. The 1-0 to Delgado, little low, 2-0. Umpiring today's game, Dan Masucci behind the plate and Tracy Faker in the base path. 2-0 hitters count to Delgado. She swings, tips it foul, 2-1. Parkside in the white jerseys, black pants, white socks. Parkside written across their chest with white lettering, black outlines, and black visors. Minnesota Duluth, black on black with maroon socks and sleeves, white lettering with UMD across their chest with maroon visors. As Delgado stings one into left center field for a base hit. A big turnaround first, but she'll settle with a leadoff base hit. Delgado remaining hot after a big Game 2 in Parkside's thrilling 9-8 victory over Truman State. But here's probably the hottest hitter, Rutledge. Waves and misses at the first pitch from Staria, 0-1. Rutledge collected 3 hits in 4 at-bats in Game 2 and had the big hit in game number 1. Ripped a 2-run home run over the wall. She shows bunt, tips it right back to the screen. And it's quickly 0-2 to Rutledge. Duluth entered the weekend 4-0, but they've lost both their battles so far. Rather 3-0, and they've gone 1-2, I beg your pardon. 2-strike pitch to Rutledge off the plate. Parkside 3-4 on the season. With the win last night, Rutledge taps one. This is a tough play. Rutledge beats it out. It's an infield base hit. That ball corkscrewed to the right side of the infield. And the table is set after back-to-back hits for Parkside. They bring Mia Johnson to the plate. And a chance to do early damage. UMBD lost their first battle this morning to Grand Valley State, 2-0. First pitch knee high for a strike, 0-1. Johnson, .333 on the season, 7 hits in 21 at-bats. 3 doubles and a triple as Johnson clubs one left field, not deep. Weiss right there to make the grab for out number 1. Parkside acted as the home team in both games yesterday, however, will be the away team in game number 3, and they'll have another one right after this with Upper Iowa on the slate. Remington in a big situation for Parkside, still looking to capitalize. It's the one thing that was really missing from yesterday's game as the first pitch is outside, 1-0. Parkside scored 9 runs, but still felt like the team was a few hits away from doing some serious damage against Truman State in a couple situations where they could have run away with things. This one, up the middle, base hit. Remington, first inning delivery, RBI single. Parkside draws first blood. Remington advanced to second on the throw. Delgado scores. Hot start for the Rangers here in day 2 of the Rosemont Dome Tournament. They'll bring a hot hitter to the plate in Riley Bates, the junior. .368 on the season so far, had 3 hits total in the 2 games yesterday. She swings at the first pitch. Nice play at third by Potts. The runner, Rutledge, coming to the plate. Runner is out at first, safe at home. An RBI ground out, Parkside with 2 first-inning runs and not done yet. Great base running by Rutledge, waited for the throw and darted 60 feet for home plate. Remington awaits at third. Megan Medlin behind the dish for Parkside in the box right now. First pitch to her, outside corner, called a strike, 0-1. Maddie Staria, this is just her second appearance of the season. Allowed 3 runs in 4 2/3 against Upper Iowa on the 2nd of February. Here's the 0-1, this one off the plate, outside, 1-1. Regardless, a great start to this game for Parkside. They come out firing. Scored 9 runs in the win versus Truman State last night. This one hit in the air softly, dumping, down for a base hit. Medling racing for second, she's safe. 3-0 Parkside on an RBI double for Megan Medlin. Dream start for Parkside here in the first. Taylor Utrata, the freshman, digs in. Still a runner in scoring position. Staria through the motion. This one's hit to short. Bender. Scooped out by Schmidt, and the side is retired. Parkside comes through. 4 hits, 3 runs, 1 left on, and in the top half of the first, they lead 3-0 to the bottom half we go. Ellie Curtis gets the start for Parkside in the circle here against this 4-2 Duluth team. Their lineup goes as Bender, Weiss, Jenkins, Burkhardt, Schmidt, Swank, Potts, Ambrose, and Gronholz. That's the 9 for Duluth. Bender digs in. Curtis through the motion, and her first pitch misses downstairs, 1-0. Curtis has just appeared in 1 game through 3 innings in the loss to Kentucky Wesleyan. Did struggle to find the zone, so looking to get back on track. However, trailing the leadoff hitter, Bender, 2-0. 3 innings of work, 4 earned runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. 2-0 pitch downstairs, 3-0. Duluth was shut out offensively, lost 2-0 to GVSU in game number 1 this morning. And a 4-pitch walk to Bender. And Duluth finding themselves in business right away. Here's Weiss. First pitch to her, that's a strike, knee high. 0-1. Parkside's defense, left to right in the outfield, Rutledge, Remington, and Utrata. The infield goes as left to right, Johnson, DeSilvio, Delgado, Mazza, and behind the plate is Megan Medlin. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, popped up left side. That'll dump in for a base hit. Loop single for Weiss. And the exact start that Parkside had to their first inning is exactly what UMBD is brewing up here in the bottom half. First and second, no one out. And here's Kendall Jenkins. First pitch in there for a strike 0-1. Jenkins in the 3-hole. 2 hits in 3 at-bats, but finds herself in a big situation and a chance to deliver. That one low, 1-1. One pitch, Curtis through the motion. Low on a fastball, 2-1. Parkside scored just 2 runs against Minnesota State Moorhead, all of which came on the long ball from Rutledge. They scored 9 in game 2, and they have 3 already. Curtis, the fastball running inside on the hands of Jenkins. She fisted it foul. It's 2-2. But Parkside's offense able to provide some run support. Curtis in a jam here. First and second, no one out. The 2-2 pitch just misses inside. Kat Barnhart awaits on deck. The 3-2 pitch hit in the air right field. Right at Utrata. She makes the one-handed grab. Tagging from second to third is Bender. First out recorded for Curtis. Runners on the corners, 1 out, and here comes Kat Birkenhart. Hit to short, could be 2. De Silvia touches the bag, fires the first. Mazza can't handle it. A run will score. Duluth is on the board. And Burkhart reaches on a fielder's choice. First pitch to Nicole Schmidt misses upstairs. So Curtis, who started this inning in a jam with first and second, no one out, has induced a pop out and a fielder's choice and could get out of this barely harmed. She falls behind Schmidt 2-0. The 2-0 pitch fouled away. Curtis challenged Schmidt with a fastball up and in. Two on, little in, 3-1, and a big-time hitters count for Schmidt. Has not homered yet this season, but has doubled twice in 9 at-bats, possessing a .333 batting average. Hitters count with 2 outs. This one hit in the air, right center field. Chasing is Remington. It splits the gap and bounces over the wall. That'll actually save a run. Burkhart would have scored easily as she was running on contact, but because that ball bounced over the wall, she's only allowed to advance 2 bases. Nonetheless, a double, a 2-out double for Schmidt. Runners on second and third, and Kelly Swank to the plate. Curtis, for the moment, catches a break. Hit to second. Delgado fields cleanly. Sidearm toss to first. Curtis in and out of trouble, surrendering just a run. 2 hits, 1 run, 2 left on, and we're through 1. It's a 3-1 lead for Parkside. To the second we go.
Premium cotton, grown and sewn in America. The new Jockey Made in America tee is the most comfortable t-shirt you'll ever wear. Just know that you're supporting American workers who craft the comfort Americans have trusted since 1876. Remember, there's only one jockey.
Cut to the Chase by Jersey Mike's. Thank you, Jake. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Be a sub above.
Being a member of a winning team takes hard work, dedication, setting goals, dreaming big. That's why I teamed up with Educators Credit Union. Giving back fuels me and educators. And together we're scoring big.
Second inning, here we are in a 3-1 lead for Parkside. Mazza, DeSilvio, and Delgado. That is 8-9-1 for Parkside. First pitch to Mazza, check swing. It's a strike called regardless. And the count is 0-1. Mazza got an at-bat yesterday, came at the end of the game. Ended up flying out. 0-1. This one outside corner called a strike, 0-2. Mazza on an 0-2, forced to fight, breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike 3. Here's CC DeSilvio. Collected her first collegiate hit yesterday off the bench in a tie game with 2 runners on. Blooped a single into center and gave Parkside a 6-4 lead. Earned the start, swings at the first pitch, bloops this one on the infield, and Gronholz with the 2-handed grab. So top of the order for Taylor Delgado. Delgado singled and scored in the first inning. First pitch to her, outside corner called a strike. And as of recent, Maddie Staria has been living on that outside corner, using it in this inning to get ahead. Delgado, right side, foul ball. Too far for Schmitz and Gronholz to catch up to it, and too shallow for Ambrose out in right field for Duluth. Staria looking to settle in here. After a rough first inning, a chance to rebound with a 1-2-3. Up 0-2 against Delgado. Staria through the motion. Delgado cues one. Right side, Gronholz shuffles it to first in time. A 1-2-3 bounce back inning for Staria, giving her offense a chance to the bottom of the second we go in a 3-1 ball game.
If financial service group is right for you, our Find Your Fit process ensures if we're not the kind of advisor you're looking for, we'll help you find one who is. Visit our website today to set up a no-hassle, no-cost conversation. If we're not just right for you, we'll give you options so you find the model that fits your needs. Check us out today at toyourwealth.com.
Little things can be a big deal, like our all-new LiveWell app. One small icon on your smartphone with limitless health benefits, like appointment scheduling, managing health information, or finding a little calm in your busy day. Advocate Aurora Health, we're here for you.
Woo! You look good in that jockey tee. Better wear that on date night.
You ready for date night, baby?
It's tomorrow night, Luke.
There's only one jockey.
(3-1) as we enter the home half of the second inning. And it's 7-8-9 for Minnesota Duluth, as they've inched back in the first and will look to continue their pursuit of tying this game. It's Potts, Ambrose, Gronholz in the bottom of the second. Ellie Potts, first pitch to her, popped up behind home plate. Looks like it hit the netting upstairs. 0-1. This is a Duluth team that won 40 games last season, finished a brilliant 22-6 in the NSIC, and won the tournament. Flied in the air, left field, right at Rutledge for the first out. They went 4-0 in the NSIC tournament, and in those 4 games surrendered just 1 run combined. However, they were eliminated after the first 2 NCAA regional games with a 3-2 loss to Missouri Southern and a 4-3 loss to Rogers State. Wave and a miss by Ambrose at the first pitch. 0-1. Duluth and Parkside battled here in the Dome last season. It was a Duluth 3-0 win. The 0-1 is low, 1-1. Duluth had Lauren Dixon go all 7, allowing just 2 hits, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. And Dixon did go already in the Rosemont Dome tournament. And fouled away 1-2. But Dixon is the most prized possession for the Bulldogs. Dealt 172 2/3 inning of work with a 1.5 ERA, struck out 228, posted 11 shutouts. The 0-2 fouled away again. But Lauren Dixon, one of the better pitchers at this level. Parkside not seeing her in Game 3 of the Rosemont Dome tournament. Game 4 for Duluth. In there, strike 3 called. First punch out for Curtis. Comes in the second, and there's 2 down. Gronholz batting .667 through the beginning portion of this season in the 9-hole right now. Takes the first one downstairs, 1-0. Gronholz a player that stepped up into bigger production this season. Bigger usage, maybe is the better word. Just had 19 at-bats last season and already nearing that total in the second weekend of the season. That one's on the outside corner, called a strike, 1-1. The 1-1, tapped foul, it's 1-2. Curtis a strike away from working a clean second, as did Staria. The 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back punch-outs for Curtis in the second. And we're through 2 here in Game 3 of the Rosemont Dome tournament. It's a 3-1 lead for Parkside with the heart of the order coming up.
Ooh, you look good in that jockey tee. Better wear that on date night.
You ready for date night, baby?
It's tomorrow night, Luke.
There's only one jockey.
I am Spencer Burston, President and CEO of President's Club Sports. Our mission is very simple. We want to provide unforgettable life experiences for business leaders to invite their key clients and prospects to these major sporting events. It's not just going to the sporting event, it's the food, it's the drink, shuttle service to and from these events, it's the extra amenities. We're all about serving our clients and building an environment for them to nurture their biggest relationships that they have in their business by going to a US Open, by going to a Super Bowl or Masters. If you're looking to strengthen relationships with your key clients or prospects, President's Club Sports will get you there.
Rutledge, Johnson, Bates, Remington rather, in the top of the third. It's a 3-1 lead for Parkside. First pitch to Remington, outside corner, called a strike. Remington singled on the infield in her first at-bat. Her 5th hit in 2.5 games so far. Not even 2.5 games. We're barely through Game 3. But she is on a tear, picking up where she left off last season in a 1-1 count with Maddie Staria. The 1-1, dribbled foul left side. So Staria jumps ahead of Rutledge. It's 1-2. Staria coming into the inning has filled up the zone on 26 pitches. Has dealt 20 strikes. The 1-2, taken just outside. even count, 2-2. Rutledge looking to start Parkside and spark their offense here in the top half of the third. The 2-2 taken downstairs below the knees. 3-2. All runs for both teams have been scored in the opening inning. 3 for Parkside in the top half, 1 in the home half for Duluth. The 3-2. Rutledge lasers it into left field, a base hit. She remains scorching hot. That is hit number 6 in the tournament already. 2 for 2 this afternoon. Here's Mia Johnson. Flew out to left in her last at-bat. Runner on first, no one out. First pitch to Johnson. Called a strike. Outer portion of the plate. Johnson swung the bat well yesterday. Only came up with 1 hit, but line drives and hard hit softballs all day long. The 0-1 off the plate, 1-1. Rutledge has some speed at first. We'll see if she tests her luck here. With no one out and a 2-run Parkside lead. 1-1 to Johnson. Outside, 2-1, and Johnson jumps ahead. Rutledge has attempted 1 stolen base this season. She was successful. 2-1 to Johnson. Johnson swings, pops it up foul. Count is even, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Taken outside, the count is full. Hallie Remington awaits on deck. She singled in a run in her last at-bat. Johnson battling. The full count pitch. Johnson swings and pops it up. Another foul ball. Johnson just a sophomore. First team All-GLIAC last season. Chance to do some damage here in inning number 3. Another 3-2 pitch. Johnson, hard hit, left side, fielded by Pachi, goes to second for 1, the turn to first, not in time. In fact, the ball overshot the first baseman, Schmidt. So a fielder's choice puts Johnson off the base paths, eliminates Rutledge. Runner on first, 1 out, and here comes Remington. Remington, 9 hits in 20 at-bats, now 10 hits in 21 at-bats after her start this morning. Takes the first pitch, low and out, 1-0. Leads the team with 8 runs batted in, and folks, it's not really close. 5 more than the next one up in Rutledge. Remington takes it downstairs. She's ahead, 2-0. She's done nothing but drive in runs. The junior from Elkhorn, Wisconsin. Looking to stay hot. The 2-0. Remington swings, pops it up to short. Bender right there for the 2-handed snag. So after the leadoff hit by Rutledge, Parkside retired 2 times in a row. Riley Bates looking to pick up the missing pieces here and spark a 2-out rally. First pitch to Bates off the plate from Starry, 1-0. Staria has struck out just 1 Parkside hitter, but has produced 3 flyouts and 4 groundouts. Staria fooled by the off speed. 1-1. Bates grounded out her last time up, but drove in a run in the process. Makes the pitch outside corner, 1-2. Medlin, she's in the on-deck circle with her shin guards on, hoping for a shot here in the third. The 1-2 to Bates, outside on a fastball, 2-2. Johnson off of first. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the top of the third. The pitch to Bates, liner, caught by short by Bender. Active hands in the top of the third for Bender, and that does it. A hit, 1 left on, no runs scored. It's a 3-1 lead for Parkside as we head to the home half of the third.
Cut to the Chase by Jersey Mike's.
Thank you, Jake. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Be a sub above.
Financial Service Group is a fee-only financial advisory firm, meaning we don't get paid commissions for selling you any financial products. That takes the incentive for selling out of our business model and allows us to put and keep your best interests first. Visit us at toyourwealth.com today to learn more.
Little things can be a big deal, like our all-new LiveWell app. One small icon on your smartphone with limitless health benefits, like appointment scheduling, managing health information, or finding a little calm in your busy day. Advocate Aurora Health. We're here for you.
Home half of the third, and it's 1-2-3 for Minnesota Duluth. Trailing 2 runs. Looking to get back into this one. Ellie Curtis had a bounce-back second inning after allowing a pair of hits and a walk and a run scored. Curtis has retired 4 straight and has struck out back-to-back hitters dating back to that second inning. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Curtis, the sophomore from Lockport, Illinois, through the motion. That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 to Bender, now 3-0. Curtis appeared in 49 2/3 innings of work last season. Pitched to an 8.88 ERA in her freshman year. 3-0 fastball right down Main Street, 3-1. Struck out 41, walked 23 last season. Has struck out 2 so far, walked 1. 3-1, popped up, left side. Tracking it down is DeSilvio. Not an easy play here in the Dome as pop-ups either hit the ceiling or just in general, tough to read. DeSilvio had to track into shallow left field to make that play. A tough out, number 1, but an out regardless, and here comes Corey Weiss. First pitch to Weiss, line to short, off the glove of DeSilvio. That was a rocket, that's a base hit. And she races up to second. Let's make that a double. A hustle double for Corey Weiss. Battling to get herself in scoring position. And here's Kendall Jenkins, the 3-hitter. First pitch to her, swave and a miss, strike 1. That was probably the hardest hit softball so far in this game. A rocket. That one's downstairs, 1-1. One to Jenkins, popped up right side. That's going to be an out. Big out number 2 for Curtis. And Burkhart comes to the dish with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs. Minnesota Duluth will have a conversation with our home plate umpire, Dan Masucci. Maybe pleading that that ball would have went out of play. And that's the tough part about playing in the Dome here in Rosemont. It's up to the umpire to determine whether that pop-ups will be foul balls or pop-ups to the infield that will be ruled as out. The argument will not work. Burkhart fouls it away right side, 0-1. Burkhart grounded into a fielder's choice and was stranded in the first inning. Runner on second, 2 outs. Burkhart late on the heater. It's 1-2. The 2-strike pitch to Burkhart. Off the plate. And I beg your pardon, that's ball 1. So the count now 1-2. Here with 2 outs and a 3-1 Parkside lead. Home half of the third. 1-2. Grounded to short. DeSilvio plays it across the diamond. Dug out at first by Mazza. Side retired. Curtis allows a 1-out double, but it does not affect her. We're through 3, and it's a 3-1 Parkside lead.
At the University of Wisconsin-Parkside, we're producing the next generation of leaders. Students studying biosciences, IT, business management, and digital design and fabrication will lead us into a new era of success, powered by bright young minds that solve problems and invent products. And it starts with choosing a university that's affordable, with small class sizes, in-demand programs, and excellent placement rates. See what the future looks like. Visit uwp.edu. Be at Parkside, the University of Wisconsin-Parkside.
Medlin, Utrata, and Mazza. That's 6, 7, 8 for Parkside in the top of the fourth. They scored all 3 runs in the top half of the first and have recorded 1 hit since. First pitch to Medlin, she rips it foul, well ahead of it. Medlin doubled in a run in that 3-run first inning. Sent a fly ball into left and found her way to second base. Was stranded. The 0-1 pitch to Medlin. Off the plate, 1-1. Dan Masucci has, for the most part, been really consistent with that outside pitch. However, that one, a few inches off the plate. 1-1 to Medlin. Doesn't offer. 2-1. Medlin carrying 214 average into this one. 2 doubles and 4 of her hits. 3-1 the count now to Medlin. Medlin well ahead. Looking to drive one. The 3-1. Low ball 4. Parkside, for the second straight inning, brings a leadoff runner to the base path. First walk given up. Welling will run at first for Medlin. Acting as the flex. So Parkside brings some speed to the base path as well. Welling played shortstop yesterday for Parkside. has not attempted a stolen base just yet. First pitch popped up. That's a foul ball. Utrata 0 for 1 with the ground out. You'll find her in right field for Parkside. Welling off of first, she squares, but pulls it back. Utrata. Good read, it's 1-1. See if she tries it again. Third baseman Potts, shaded in. Same with Schmidt at first. The 1-1, she swings, pops it up. That's on the infield and a pop out. It hit that ceiling. Bender caught it regardless. First out of the inning. Here's Megan Mazza. It's a birthday, so happy birthday, Megan. Looking for a birthday hit now. They're with 1 out in the top of the 4th. Check swing at the first pitch. Good decision because it was low, 1-0. Mazza still looking for her first hit of the year. 1-0 her, taps it back to the mound. Staria goes to second for 1. Bender's turn to first, in time. 1-6-3 double play ends the top half of the 4th. Staria surrendered a leadoff runner, but gets out of it. And to the home half of the 4th we go in a 2-run ball game.
Ooh, you look good in that jockey tee. Better wear that on date night.
You ready for date night, baby?
It's tomorrow night, Luke.
There's only one jockey.
I am Spencer Burston, President and CEO of President's Club Sports. Our mission is very simple. We want to provide unforgettable life experiences for business leaders to invite their key clients and prospects to these major sporting events. It's not just going to the sporting event, it's the food, it's the drink, shuttle service to and from these events, it's the extra amenities. We're all about serving our clients and building an environment for them to nurture their biggest relationships that they have in their business by going to a US Open, by going to a Super Bowl or Masters. If you're looking to strengthen relationships with your key clients or prospects, President's Club Sports will get you there.
Home half of the 4th, it's Schmidt, Swank, and Potts. 5, 6, and 7 for Minnesota Duluth. Trailing 2 runs, and neither team has scored in either of the last 5 frames. Duluth looking to change that. First pitch swing and a foul ball off to the right side from Nicole Schmidt, who doubled. And her last at-bat and her first at-bat of the game off Curtis. Duluth has been dominant over Parkside, 8-1 all time. That one's upstairs, 1-1. Parkside has lost 4 straight to Duluth, and their only win came on March 21st, 2012. It was a 10-2 win in Kenosha. 1-1, tap left side, Johnson charges, fires, in time. One up, one down in the bottom of the 4th for Curtis, and Swank to the plate. This has been a really good Duluth team for now a few years. I mentioned they won 40 games last season. They won 39 the year before. 32 the year before that. Of course, not a full season in 2020, but in 2019, won 36 games. 4 out of the last 5 years, this team has won at least 32 games. At 4 already. Is first pitch grounded to short. DeSilvio fields it cleanly and fires it in time. A pair of groundouts in the bottom of the 4th. 2 up, 2 down for Curtis. And L. Potts to the plate. Potts flew out to left when she led off the 2nd inning. First pitch to her. Inside, a little low as well, 1-0. 1-0, slapped foul, 1-1. Tough stretch for Duluth. They started 4-0 on the season, but before yesterday, took a 19-day gap in between games. One popped up right side. That's an out. And a quick inning for Ellie Curtis. Goes 1, 2, 3. She's retired 5 straight. To the 5th we go in a 2-run ball game. (9-1-2) for Parkside. They've held on to this 2-run lead for now 4 innings. A chance to stretch it. DeSilvio, first pitch to her, it bounces before hitting the plate. 1-0. DeSilvio, Delgado, and Rutledge. DeSilvio popped out in her first at-bat, looking to set the table for the top of the order. 1-0, DeSilvio, foul ball right side. Count will even up 1-1. For Parkside, they went 19-32 last season, but ended the season with a bang. Entering the GLIAC tournament as the last seed, DeSilvio pops it up. That'll be an out. Pop up to the right side. Hit off the ceiling of the dome. So we'll flip up to Delgado at the top. The Parkside entered that GLIAC tournament as the last seed before making a run at the championship. Looking to carry that momentum into the 2024 campaign. 3-4 so far, and a chance to beat Duluth for just their 2nd time in 11 tries. First pitch paints the outside corner. 0-1 to Delgado. He's 1 for 2 on the day so far. Singled and scored in the first, grounded out in the second. Staria through the motion, up and out. 1-0, rather 1-1. Here with 1 out in the top of the 5th. The 1-1 to Delgado, popped up right side. Should be an easy one for Gronholz, who had minor miscommunication with Schmitz, but ended up tracking it down. So a couple pop-outs here in the top half of the 5th, and here's Rutledge with 2 on and no one, 2 on, rather 2 outs and no one on. First pitch to Rutledge. Wave and a miss. 0-1. Staria really has settled in this game as Rutledge smokes one into left field for a knock. She is 3 for 3. She might be the hottest hitter this weekend right now. That's 7 hits, and we're in the 3rd game of the tournament. Wow. Johnson looking to spark this 2-out rally. 1 on, 2 outs. First pitch to Johnson, called a strike on the outside corner. Johnson 0 for 2. She flew out in the first, grounded into a fielder's choice in the 3rd. Johnson takes that one off the plate, 1-1. Johnson a little late. Fouled it off right side. It's 1-2. And Staria, who's just struck out one Parkside hitter so far, in a position to wear off that 2-out hit and get her offense rolling again. 1-2 to Johnson. Fought it off, fouled it away right side. Remington awaits on deck, Bates in the hole. A 2-run lead for Parkside in the top of the 5th, looking to add on. Johnson takes it outside. Rutledge runs the throw. On time, but not on target. Rutledge swipes second. She's now in scoring position. And not an easy ball to throw on for Jenkins behind the dish. Looked like it was off speed and off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Rutledge on second. The pitch to Johnson. Grounded right side, backhand play by Schmidt. She'll take it herself, tag the bag, and end the inning. To the bottom of the 5th we go. Still in a 2-run game from Rosemont, Illinois.
Premium cotton, grown and sewn in America. The new Jockey Made in America tee is the most comfortable t-shirt you'll ever wear. Just know that you're supporting American workers who craft the comfort Americans have trusted since 1876. Remember, there's only one jockey.
Cut to the Chase by Jersey Mike's.
Thank you, Jake. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Be a sub above.
Being a member of a winning team takes hard work, dedication, setting goals, dreaming big. That's why I teamed up with Educators Credit Union. Giving back fuels me and educators. And together we're scoring big for our community.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go!
I'm Bobby Portis, and I'm a member.
Curtis back in the circle. 4 innings under her belt. Just 3 hits allowed, 1 run, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. First pitch to Ambrose, swing and a miss. And Curtis begins the 5th on the right foot. Surrendered a run in the 1st, but has been flawless since. But this is where it gets hard. Going through and finishing Duluth's order for the 2nd time, but the 3rd time looming around for a real good and powerful Duluth team. Counts 1-1, now 1-2. Curtis with some heat upstairs. Ambrose struck out looking in her first at-bat. The 1-2, Curtis through the motion, the pitch, swing and a miss. She did not get a piece. Medlin tagged her regardless. 3rd strikeout for Curtis, and the 1st in the 5th. Curtis just overpowering with that fastball. The back end of this order. Now Gronholz. First pitch outside, 1-0. Gronholz went down swinging in her first at-bat. Gronholz pops this one up. That one hit off the roof. Remington had no problem hauling it in regardless. 2 quick outs for Curtis. And here's the top of Duluth's order. Kiana Bender, 0 for 1 on the day. Walked and scored the lone run for Duluth in the 1st, popped out in the 3rd. First pitch to her off the plate to the lefty. 1-0. It's been 7 straight frames without any runs scored as the 1-0 is knee high for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, no one on. The one-hitter Bender digs in on a 1-1. The pitch. Low, 2-1. Just 3 hits for this Duluth team, 2 of them being extra base hits. Curtis delivers a 2-1 that skips in the dirt. Into the backstop, 3-1. Curtis has retired 7 straight. Behind in this 3-1 as Bender swings, taps one to first. Mazza will let it go out of bounds. The count is full, 3-2. Payoff pitch. Curtis delivers. Outside, ball 4. Just the second walk of the game for Curtis. It was Bender twice. So with 2 outs, the tying run comes to the plate in the bottom of the 5th. Corey Weiss. 1 swing of the bat can tie things up. She's 2 for 2 with a single and a double. First pitch, outside corner, called a strike. 0-1. Curtis with 64 pitches. She's been truly efficient so far as this one's bounced over the mound. Tough play for DeSilvio. It trickles into center field, a base hit. Bender touches third. She'll stop there. Weiss is 3 for 3. And the tying runs are on base for Kendall Jenkins. Parkside's head coach, Kristen Ortman, will go have a word with her sophomore, Ellie Curtis, as the team conference is in the circle. Curtis got the first 2 outs of the inning to the 8 and 9 hitters fairly easily. Walked Bender in a long at-bat. Corey Weiss got one up the middle for her 3rd hit of the game out of the 4 Duluth hits. Number 48, who's standing on first base right now, has 3 of them. Kendall Jenkins, chance to make this a 1-run game, and if maybe something into the gap could tie things up. Something over the fence would give Duluth the lead. First pitch to Jenkins. Low for a ball, 1-0. Regardless of the outcome, it's a momentum shifter. Duluth can spark a comeback. Parkside maybe bring some juice into their offense. That's a strike. And on over to second goes Weiss, trying to draw a throw down to second. She steals the bag, and all of a sudden a base hit could tie things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bender off third. Weiss off second. It's hit in the air to right field. Right there is Utrata. She secures the 2-handed grab. Curtis in and out of trouble in the bottom of the 5th. And it's a 2-run Parkside lead. 3-1 to the 6th inning we go.
If financial service group is right for you, our Find Your Fit process ensures if we're not the kind of advisor you're looking for, we'll help you find one who is. Visit our website today to set up a no-hassle, no-cost conversation. If we're not just right for you, we'll give you options so you find the model that fits your needs. Check us out today at toyourwealth.com.
Little things can be a big deal, like our all-new LiveWell app. One small icon on your smartphone with limitless health benefits, like appointment scheduling, managing health information, or finding a little calm in your busy day. Advocate Aurora Health, we're here for you.
Woo! You look good in that jockey tee. Better wear that on date night.
You ready for date night, baby?
It's tomorrow night, Luke.
There's only one jockey.
Sixth inning upon us here in Game 3 of the Rosemont Dome Tournament. A 3-1 Parkside lead. Both teams scored all their runs in the first. Scoreless since. First pitch to Remington, tapped foul. 0-1. Remington singled in a run in the first. Also scored. Popped out in her most recent at-bat. She's 1 for 2. Staria has settled in as well as Curtis. These two have battled it out. It's been fun to watch as the 0-1's upstairs, 1-1. Staria has dealt 5 innings with now 73 pitches, 6 hits allowed, 3 earned runs, all of which came in that first inning. 1 walk, 1 strikeout. The 1-1 to Hallie Remington is a strike. Outer portion of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Parkside's 4-hitter. Bates on deck, Medlin in the hole. 4-5-6 for Parkside. Remington digs in, the 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air, right center field, falling quick. It's down. Remington gonna leg out a double. Second hit of the day. She's fired up, trying to bring some energy to this Rangers bench. Riley Bates, 0 for 2 on the day with an RBI. A run-scoring opportunity for Parkside. First pitch to Bates. Called a strike. Staria's been doing that all afternoon. Getting ahead of hitters by sniping the outer portion of the plate. Just not an intriguing pitch to swing at on 0-0. That's a little too outside, 1-1. Bates hit the ball hard her last time up, lined out to short. She squares for bunt, gets it down, it goes back to the mound. Staria throws to first. In time, on over to third goes Remington. Work as the sacrifice. And with 1 out, Parkside's 4th run is 60 feet away. And Megan Medlin goes 1 for 1 on the day in the box. Coach Ortman gets one of her hotter hitters this afternoon in the box with an opportunity to deliver. First pitch to her, called a strike outside corner. I sound like a broken record in that regard. Corner shaded in. Hit to short. Remington breaks for the plate. Bender fires home. It's in time. Jenkins barely held on. Remington tossed out at the plate. And Duluth remains strong. Medling will reach on the fielder's choice. Looks like a late break from Remington. Maybe. 2 outs, 1 on. Utrata fouls away the first pitch. Two runs and 3 runs don't seem like a lot, but it goes a long way. It goes from a bloop and a blast to a bloop, bloop, and a blast. That's outside, 1-1. Much easier to get on base via a walk and then tie the game. Getting 2 on base is obviously more difficult, especially when you're working with just 6 more outs. That could go a long way. 1-1, slapped in right field, a base hit for Utrata. Ambrose came up throwing, so Medlin remains at second. The freshman Utrata, first hit of the tournament and the second of her collegiate career. Mazza 0 for 2, a strikeout in the second, grounded into a double play in the fourth. Looks at the first pitch, it's a ball, 1-0. First and second, 2 outs, a 2-run lead for Parkside, a chance to add on. Mazza looks at the second one as well. It's below the knees, 2-0. Now all of a sudden looking to drive a softball. Well ahead, 2-0. Staria through the motion, off the plate, 3-0. CC DeSilvio awaits on deck. Can't imagine Mazza swinging the bat here, 3-0. Medlin off second. Utrata off first. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. The 3-0. Right down Broadway for a strike, 3-1. Now it's go time. Pick out something you like here. Give it a ride. If not, you take your base. 3-1 your count. Staria to the plate. Mazza swings, taps it foul. It's 3-2. It'll put Medlin and Utrata in motion here. They will be off to the races as soon as Staria delivers to the plate. Something into the gap, should score both. The 3-2. Mazza pops it up on the infield. Bender charges. Bender secures it. One of the tougher innings for Maddie Staria since the first, but she's unfazed. 3-1 to the bottom of the 6th we go. Duluth.
Ooh, you look good in that jockey tee. Better wear that on date night.
You ready for date night, baby?
It's tomorrow night, Luke.
There's only one jockey.
I am Spencer Burston, President and CEO of President's Club Sports. Our mission is very simple. We want to provide unforgettable life experiences for business leaders to invite their key clients and prospects to these major sporting events. It's not just going to the sporting event, it's the food, it's the drink, shuttle service to and from these events, it's the extra amenities. We're all about serving our clients and building an environment for them to nurture their biggest relationships that they have in their business by going to a US Open, by going to a Super Bowl or Masters. If you're looking to strengthen relationships with your key clients or prospects, President's Club Sports will get you there.
Curtis has been incredible for Parkside this afternoon, and she's got 6 outs left in her way from a victory. Tough part of the order, 4, 5, 6. Burkhart, Schmidt, Swank. First pitch to Burkhart, low, 1-0. Burkhart is 0-2 so far. Grounded into a fielder's choice in the first and grounded out in the third. That's a strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Curtis threw 5 innings, 68 pitches, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 3 punch outs. Pitch to Burkhart on the ground, up the middle. She peppers it through the hole, and a lead-off runner for Duluth. That'll bring the tying run to the plate. Nicole Schmidt doubled in the first. She's 1 for 2. One swing of the bat could tie things up. Still no one out. First pitch, hit in the air to center field. Back goes Remington. She has a read, but it's off the wall. Around second is Burkhart. She will come around and score. RBI double for Nicole Schmidt. It's a 1-run game in Rosemont. Tying run 120 feet away. Kelly Swank 0 for 2 on the day. Takes the first one low, 1-0. One-0 pitch, still no one out. Pulled, foul, Swank well ahead of the off speed. One ball, one strike. Nicole Schmidt with an RBI double nearly left the building. The 1-1, swing and a flare right side. Delgado has no trouble with that one. First out and a big one for Curtis. Looks like a pitch hitter's coming up for El Potts. Kendall Johnson it is. A freshman coming into a big situation. Duluth trailing a run, tying run at second base with an out in the bottom of the sixth. Has just 2 collegiate at-bats, but no better time for her first hit than right now. First pitch to her. Outside corner, called to strike. Curtis continuing to pump some steam. A single by Burkhart, a double by Schmidt has made this a 1-run game. 0-1. That's a strike going 2. Johnson yet to take the bat off her shoulders. And she will conference over at third base with Lynn Anderson in her 3rd season with Duluth. I mean, she's been brilliant in her 3 seasons so far, 82 and 29. Was a Wisconsin alumni, the Badgers, in 08. And even spent time as a volunteer with the Badgers. And her experience has translated here at the D2 level. Looking to spark some fire with Johnson. That one off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Ambrose awaits on deck. The 1-2 pitch from Curtis. Pulled. Foul ball. Just that close to tying this game. Wow. One ball, 2 strikes. Curtis fires, it's upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Johnson has worked an 0-2 count to a 2-2 count. Tying run at second, 1 out. Curtis, deal, swing and a miss, strike 3. Fourth punch out for Curtis. Another pinch hitter. Ambrose will not hit. De Leon.
15 for 5.
The senior coming on in. Another big situation, 2 outs. Tying run at second. First pitch. Check swing. She did not offer, but they'll check down regardless. It's confirmed. The count is 1-0. In there for a strike. A big pitch to even this count. 1-1. De Leon has 7 at-bats this season. 1 hit, it was a double. The 1-1 in there for a strike. 1-2, and Curtis is one pitch away from taking a 1-run lead into the final inning. DeLeon looking to deliver for Duluth. Curtis deals the pitch, grounded to short. DeSilvio fires, it's past Mazza. Around third and scoring is Schmidt. An errant throw has tied this game up in the bottom of the 6th. Julia Gran holds to the plate. Go-ahead run now at second. First pitch swinging, and a foul ball off to the right side. That error will be charged to DeSilvio at short. That one flared to short, and this time DeSilvio hauls it in. And that ends the 6th, but not before 2 runs crossed. Nicole Schmidt delivers an RBI double, and an error on behalf of Parkside has tied this game 3-3 to the final inning we go from Rosemont.
Cut to the Chase by Jersey Mike's.
Thank you, Jake. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Be a sub above.
Financial Service Group is a fee-only financial advisory firm, meaning we don't get paid commissions for selling you any financial products. That takes the incentive for selling out of our business model and allows us to put and keep your best interests first. Visit us at toyourwealth.com today to learn more.
Little things can be a big deal, like our all-new LiveWell app. One small icon on your smartphone with limitless health benefits, like appointment scheduling, managing health information, or finding a little calm in your busy day. Advocate Aurora Health, we're here for you.
3-3 and the final inning upon us. CeCe DeSilvio, Taylor Delgado, and Cassie Rutledge in the top of the 7th. Maddie Staria for her 7th inning of work. First pitch to DeSilvio, popped up on the infield. That's a pop out. One pitch, 1 out for Staria. And the order flips for Delgado. 1 for 3 on the day with a base hit. In the first inning, she also scored. First pitch to Delgado, she offers and fouls it away. Delgado looking to do all she can to get on base and give Rutledge a chance to drive a ball into the gap. 0-1-2 Delgado. Down and out, 1-1. Johnson replaces Potts at third, and DeLeon replaces Ambrose in right. Everything else remains the same for Duluth. Defensively, of course. Staria delivers a 1-1 to Delgado, who swings and pops it up right side. They'll mark this one as foul. Parkside will take on Upper Iowa right after this one. Hope you can join us. The only change will be the field. Going over to field 1. 1-2 to Delgado. Punched foul again. We'll do it again. Rutledge awaits on deck. She's 3 for 3. One-two, Delgado into left, but right at Weiss. Hit it on the screws, and there's 2 outs. And here's Rutledge. Allison Luma is getting loose for Duluth in their bullpen right now, with Staria nearing 7 innings under her belt. Has not allowed a run since the first inning. First pitch to Rutledge, off the plate. 1-0. Rutledge looking to stay hot. Again, 3 for 3, 7 hits in the tournament so far, including a homer. Rutledge, another hit. Pokes it into right field. She's 4 for 4. The go-ahead run is on first base, and here comes Mia Johnson. Johnson 0 for 3. Rutledge has some speed. Johnson looking to find a gap as the first one fouled away. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, and a tie game in the 7th. The pitch to Johnson. Hit to the right side on the ground, and Gronholz will tag out Rutledge to end the frame. Duluth with a run can walk things off in the home half. We'll see you there.
At the University of Wisconsin Parkside, we're producing the next generation of leaders. Students studying biosciences, IT, business management, and digital design and fabrication will lead us into a new era of success, powered by bright young minds that solve problems and invent products. And it starts with choosing a university that's affordable, with small class sizes, in-demand programs, and excellent placement rates. See what the future looks like. Visit uwp.edu. Be at Parkside, the University of Wisconsin Parkside.
Curtis out for her 7th inning of work, and fair to say she's been great. Her and Staria have been neck and neck. Curtis, 87 pitches through those 6 innings, 6 hits allowed, 3 runs, only 2 of them were earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. It's the top of the order for Duluth. First pitch is in there for a strike 0-1. Curtis has been filling up the zone. Bender 0 for 1 with 2 walks, scored in the first. Bender grounds one right side, Delgado makes the play, spins around, throws in time. Highlight reel for Delgado. Big first out in the bottom of the 7th. Lynn Anderson gonna have a conversation with Scott Stemple, the base umpire. Only imagination is that it's an argument about that call. Bender has some wheels in the leadoff spot for Duluth. Dove into first there, an attempt to beat that out and earn her first hit, but Taylor Delgado snagged a hard hit softball and threw her out. Put a star in your scorebooks. What a play. First pitch to Weiss. Fouled off right side. Curtis wanting to send this one to extras. Weiss is 3 for 3. Grounds one foul to the left side. She's quickly behind 0-2. Weiss has singled in the first, doubled in the third, and singled once again in the 5th. A chance to match Rutledge, who is 4 for 4 out in left field for Parkside right now. Both the 2 hitters, the 0-2 off the plate, 1-2. Again, Parkside in Upper Iowa right after this one. Curtis through the motion, the 1-2, popped up right side. That hit the ceiling. That's an out. 2 quick outs for Curtis in the 7th. What an outing against a tough Duluth team and a chance to finish off 7 incredible innings. Kendall Jenkins, the last one standing in the way of that. She's 0 for 3 so far. Takes the first pitch, fastball low, 1-0. Fastball inside, called a strike. 1-1. Duluth tied the game on a throwing error. That's how we're even 3-3. That was last inning. Hit in the air, right side, a foul ball off the ceiling. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ellie Curtis on the verge of completing 7 innings. The 1-2, outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2, pulled foul. If this game goes to extras, there'll be a runner starting at second for both teams. Curtis needs to get this last strike, this last out. The 2-2 popped up on the infield. Calling is DeSilvio, side retired. 7 incredible innings for this sophomore DeSilvio. To extras we go. Remington, Bates, Medlin on the other side. Top of the 8th inning. We're officially in extras, folks, in a 3-3 tie from Rosemont, Illinois. A thriller here in Game 3 of the Rosemont Dome Tournament. So again, it's international rules. Each team will start with a runner at second base. So it would be Johnson who was the last out for Parkside, but Maznica, Olivia Maznica that is, will run at second. Remington, she's 2 for 3 this afternoon. She's been unbelievable. Doubled in her last at-bat. She squares, gets down a beautiful bunt. Staria throws onto first in time. Job done as Maznica races over to third. 1 pitch and Parkside has the go-ahead run 60 feet away. Bates 0 for 3. Chance to give Parkside the lead. She swings and flies it into center field. It's got some carry. Burkhart will play it deep. Coming all the way around to give Parkside the lead is Maznica. Small ball pays off. Parkside leads 4-3. Two outs, no one on. Megan Medlin to the plate. Medling, first pitch strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Medlin with no one on. Outside. Utrata hoping for a chance. She's on deck here in the top of the 8th. Parkside has regained the lead on a Riley Bates sacrifice fly. The pitch, popped foul. One ball, 2 strikes to Medlin. 1 for 2 on the day, doubled home run in the first. The 1-2. Hit in the air, right center field, dropping quick, it's a base hit. Medlin on again. Second hit of the game. She's been on base all 4 times now. And Taylor Utrata picked up a hit in the 6th. She's 1 for 3. Chance to keep things rolling. First pitch to her. She swings, flies it into left center field. Ranging into the gap is Burkhart. She'll track it down. That retires this side. So Parkside takes advantage of the extra runner, scores the run. They lead by 1. To the bottom of the 8th we go in extras. Duluth will bring 4, 5, 6 to the plate. Curtis out for the 8th inning. Jenkins at second for Duluth. Duluth looking to tie this game or win it. The corners play in. Burkhart is 1 for 3. Curtis delivers first pitch. Inside on a ball, 1-0. Corners remain in, expecting a bunt. Burkhart swings, grounds it to short. DeSilvio throws out Burkhart and holds the runner. That's huge. That's the first out. Nicole Schmidt to the plate. 2 for 3. 2 doubles. Hit it off the fence in center field, the deepest part of the yard. A single would tie things up. Curtis delivers. Swing at the first pitch and a foul ball. Curtis, the most dangerous hitter in Duluth's lineup right now. The pitch up the middle, base hit. Around third, Jenkins. Remington fires to the plate. It's late. We're tied 4-4. And it's Schmidt who delivers again. Swank to the plate, first pitch outside. The best Curtis can do now is send this to the 9th. Duluth has the winning run at first. Anything into the gap can potentially win this game. Swank takes strike number 1. It's 1-1. What a battle between Duluth and Parkside. Parkside has just beaten Duluth one time in 9 tries. They're 1-8. Grounded to short. DeSilvio on a 2nd for 1. The turn to first is late. Ball wasn't hit that hard. So a fielder's choice puts Swank on first, eliminates Schmidt off the base path. And Johnson will come into hit, I believe. And in the process, Nicole Crumry will run the bases for Swank. Crumry at first. A freshman. Bringing her in for her wheels, of course, representing the winning run. Johnson looking to deliver. Struck out in her first at-bat in the 6th. First pitch outside, 1-0. Freshman in the box, freshman at first. The youngsters looking to provide. The pitch, pulled foul, 1-1. Curtis has dealt 108 pitches. Looking for one more out to send this to the 9th. Curtis on a 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Ball. Runner goes. The throw. Not in time. Scrumry steals 2nd. The winning run is in scoring position. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Johnson looking to deliver for Duluth. A base hit, could win it. The 2-2, popped up, foul ball. Two again, just misses. 3-2. Scrumry at 2nd. She's the winning run in the bottom of the 8th. The 3-2 pitch, popped up. It hits the ceiling, it's out. We are headed to the 9th. Playing another extra inning from Rosemont. It's free softball, stick around. Utrata will run at 2nd. She's the go-ahead run in a 4-4 tie. Mazza, DeSilvio back up to the top with Delgado. 8-9-1 for the Rangers. Infield plays in expecting a bunt. Mazza's 0 for 4. Starry out for the 9th inning of work. Mazza squares, pulls back at the last second. It was low, 1-0. The 1-0 to Mazza. She bunts again. She gets it down. It's a beauty. Thrown out at first, but on over to third goes Utrata. So in both extra innings, Parkside has bunted the free runner over, and Tony Rodriguez will hit for DeSilvio. Go-ahead run at third. Tony Rodriguez looking to deliver. The junior from Chicago, Illinois. Just their second at-bat of the tournament. Infield is in. The first pitch to her. Breaking ball outside corner, called a strike 0-1. 4-4 in the top of the ninth. Parkside looking to pull ahead. Pitch to Rodriguez. She swings, grounds it. What a play at short. It'll bring home the go-ahead run. And Rodriguez beats it out. RBI single. 5-4 Parkside. Rodriguez will come on out. And DeSilvio, will head back over to first base. So DeSilvio on the base path. Delgado bats with a runner on first and one out. Parkside has the 5-4 lead in the top of the ninth. First pitch, Delgado swings, pops it up right side. It's a foul ball. 0-1. Small ball is paying off. And Bender over at shortstop made an athletic play, stopping that ball from going into the outfield. But by the time she picked it up, Utrata was already halfway home. 0-1-2 Delgado. That's a ball, 1-1. So Parkside scored one in the eighth. Duluth responded by getting the extra runner home as well. Parkside does the same in the ninth. We'll see if they can add any insurance. Give themselves a padded lead. Delgado, it's a double play ball to second. Initially bobbled by Grockles. They get the out at second. No chance with the speedy Delgado darting down the first base baseline. Delgado reaches on a fielder's choice, and Rutledge comes to the plate. Having Delgado on the base path is probably the most important part. She's a speedster. And as of right now, a quick mound meeting, rather circle meeting. Staria doesn't look like she's going to give the ball up. Has got through 8 2/3. 1 out away from 9 innings of work. Toe in the rubber. She has not gotten Rutledge out this game. Rutledge is 4 for 4 with 4 singles. Something into the gap could score Delgado with 2 outs. First pitch, Rutledge to short. Bender couldn't handle it. We're going to give Rutledge her 5th hit of the game. She's 5 for 5. Over to second goes Delgado. That's a tough play for Bender. On the backhand, one hopper, it's hard hit. Rutledge continues to produce. Got 9 hits in the tournament in 3 games. Johnson with 2 on. Takes the first pitch outside, 1-0. Tons of speed on the base path for Parkside. Delgado's got wheels at second. Rutledge got wheels at first. First pitch, second pitch to Johnson. Hit in the air, right center field. Chasing his Barkart. She'll make the catch in the right center gap and end the inning. Parkside gets their run. They threaten but do not score more than that extra runner. And to the bottom half of the ninth we go.
Ooh, you look good in that jockey tee. Better wear that on date night.
You ready for date night, baby?
Tomorrow night, Luke.
There's only one jockey.
I am Spencer Burston, President and CEO of President's Club Sports. Our mission is very simple. We want to provide unforgettable life experiences for business leaders to invite their key clients and prospects to these major sporting events. It's not just going to the sporting event, it's the food, it's the drink, shuttle service to and from these events, it's the extra amenities. We're all about serving our clients and building an environment for them to nurture their biggest relationships that they have in their business by going to a US Open, by going to a Super Bowl or Masters. If you're looking to strengthen relationships with your key clients or prospects, President's Club Sports will get you there.
Johnson, the extra runner at second base, representing the tying run in a 5-4 Parkside lead in the bottom half of the ninth. It's 8-9 and back up to the top with 1 for UMBD. DeLeon in the box, entered in the 6th, reached on an error. Corner shaded in, she shows bunt, pulls back, it's a strike. DeLeon, Grunholz, and back up to the top with Bender. Duluth looks to tie, the bunt gets down, Johnson fields it, lasers it to first for the out. On over to third goes Johnson. Tying run 60 feet away. And as Parkside did, Duluth bunts the tying run over. Grunholz, 0 for 3 so far, grounds it to Johnson, under her glove, into left, we're tied again. RBI single, Julia Grunholz, 5-5, and the top of the order coming up for Duluth. Bender with the winning run at first pitch to her, swing and a miss, the runner goes, throw down by Medlin, it's late. The winning run in Grunholz stands at second base. Duluth trailed 3-1 heading into the 6th inning, scored 2, forced extras. Bender swings, flies it foul left side. No balls, 2 strikes to Bender. Big pitch for Curtis, it's in the dirt, good block. Medlin got in front of it. Denying Grunholz of heading to third, as there's still only 1 out in the inning. The 1-2, fouled away. Barely got a piece as Bender. He's 0 for 2, pair of walks, and was robbed in the 7th inning. Had a hard ground ball into the hole, and Taylor Delgado tracked it down, spun around, and threw her out. The 1-2, Curtis through the motion, the pitch, fouled away again. Curtis over 120 pitches. Through so far 8 1/3. Another 1-2. Fouled away again, we'll do it again. Another 2-1, check swing, another foul ball. That's 4 foul balls in a row. Bender is not going away. A base hit could win it for Duluth. Gronholm stands at second. She's the winning run in the bottom of the ninth. Curtis through the motion. The pitch. Low. Ball 2. What an at-bat. The red-hot Corey Weiss awaits on deck. 3 for 4 against Curtis. A 2-2 to Bender. Outside, 3-2. An open bag at first. Could set up a double play and a force at every base in the infield. Curtis was ahead 1-2. Now in a full count 3-2 with 1 out in the bottom of the ninth. Winning run at second. The pitch hit in the air to center field. Remington shading back. She's under it. She makes the catch. Gronholm is tagging. The throw goes and is cut. The winning run is 60 feet away with 2 outs. And Corey Weiss to the plate. Weiss has got Curtis 3 times. Single, twice, doubled, and her most recent at-bat popped out. A hit would win the game. First pitch swinging, fouls it back to the screen, 0-1. To Weiss. Little low, 1-1. The best Curtis can do is send this to the 10th. Bottom of the ninth. Tied at 5. Winning run, 60 feet away. The pitch. Hit. Tough play. Diving stop to Silvio. She won't have time. Duluth wins. Weiss's 4th hit is a walk-off RBI single. And the marathon ends in 9 innings, 6-5 Duluth. Parkside's day far from over, folks. A game versus Upper Iowa, slated to start at 1:30. Your final box from Game 3 of the Rosemont tournament. 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for Parkside. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors for Minnesota Duluth. They win 6-5. First pitch is slated for 1:30 once again. And this game took 1 hour and 53 minutes to complete. 9 innings of softball from Rosemont, Illinois. For myself, Ethan Birch, we thank everyone who made this production of Parkside Rangers Athletics possible, and we'll see you in Game 4 in approximately 30 minutes.